Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with another video, and I bring to y'all my American Dice Football League. This is the 2D10, the double D10 football. Well, it's called double D10 football. And, it's only my second video I've done. It's the scoring chart right here. And, you can go into my first video, the game where, I have the I guess the Texas Longhorns going up against the Texas A&M Aggies. That was a football classic game that I did just about a week back or something like it. It was a while ago. And you can go in that video and click on the link if you're trying to upload. I did a PDF file for this, so you can go get it there. Now, here, I bring to y'all another classic game, but this is, the National Football League 2018, where that year, the New England Patriots, they won the Super Bowl 53, something like that. I was Googling it. And I did watch the game, but I kind of forgot, about how far they went into the playoffs, into the Super Bowl, and to win the trophy. But, of course, it was Tom Brady, the great Tom Brady, and that great Patriots dynasty, Bill Belichick. They finished 11-5 during that season, and the Miami Dolphins, they finished 7-9. So in that game, I don't know if y'all remember this game. I'm pretty sure some of y'all do. In this game, it was a miracle, where Ryan Tannehill, the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. This was a guy that was was still young, but he was out there. He was playing really pretty good in the quarterback position. So he still was young. He was still learning. That's why this team didn't even make it to the playoffs. They missed it. They finished 7-9 with a losing record. But I don't know which game was it. If it was the last game or if it was week 16, week 15. I don't know which one was it. But they beat the New England Patriots by 1 point, 34-33. In a game where Ryan Tannehill was just completely, he was going berserk. He was just going wild. He was, he really was throwing the ball down deep in the field. He had some great playmakers. I forgot who was their playmakers, but they had a lot of great playmakers. I'm pretty sure it was Waddle or Wallace. I don't know what's that guy name, but yeah, this was a team that was determined to beat the New England Patriots, and that day, they harassed Tom Brady the whole game. They were able to get to him, quarterback pressure on him, and everything. And I don't know if he threw some interceptions or something. They turned the ball over too much, but yeah. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go ahead and do a replay in this game right here, because the reason why you might be asking, well, why this game, right? Well, because I don't know, out of nowhere, I was just watching some NFL replay throwback games, and then I watched this one out of nowhere. They uploaded it, and it was a long time, right? But I do kind of quite remember that the Miami Dolphins came back on that on Tom Brady and that New England Patriots defense, and they were able to win that game, right? And I kind of, was able to get some flashbacks when I watched this game. So I said, let me go ahead and do a replay, And the game was fantastic. I watched the replay, the highlights. It lasted about, I guess it was 13 or 14 minutes. But, man, it was really like nostalgia. It was like a really good memory. And, man, I said, it took me all the way in the past to really remember this game right here. So let's go ahead, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to go ahead and start this, the double D10 football. Let's see who's going to win this game. Would it be the Dolphins again? Or would it be Tom Brady and those New England Patriots? Let's go ahead and get the coin toss ready. The Miami Dolphins is the visiting team. They're going to Gillette Stadium to visit those Patriots. Here we go. They say they call heads, and that will be heads. And what are they going to do here? And they say they will receive. So they elect to receive. Okay. Here we go. The first drive for the Miami Dolphins. Here we go in the kickoff return. You already know you got to roll a 12 If you roll a snake eyes, then it's a fumble, and you just got to roll this 2 dice, see which team rolls the highest to recover the fumble. Now for the Miami Dolphins, there will be the orange D10 die, and here the blue for the New England Patriots. Okay, so here we go with the Miami Dolphins. They starting here the the first half kickoff. There's no return. Here we go, the Miami Dolphins. What are they going to do here in their first drive? That's going to be a 14. Oh, my God. That's a missed field goal. Oh, my God. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. They miss a field goal. Oh, well. Here we go. Tom Brady and the New England Patriots going to start their first drive here in the first quarter. What are they going to do here? And they hit a 4. Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, my God, look at that. That's an interception thrown by Tom Brady. Wow. Okay, so now we're going to the second drive. And, man, Tom Brady just, commits the first turnover of the game. Of course, first Miami missed a field goal, and now New England turned the ball over. So here we go. They give the ball back to the Dolphins. Here we go. Ryan Tannehill in quarterback. What are they going to do here? That's going to be a 16, because, a 10, 0 is a 10. So a 16, a field goal. Finally, they come back here, and they hit a field goal. And now they're up 3-0 on the New England Patriots, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. They're going to kick the ball. It's going to be a kickoff to the New England Patriots special teams. Here we go. Can they return for a touchdown? Nope, they're not. Here we go. Tom Brady back out there in the field. They're down by a field goal to the Miami Dolphins here in the 2018 NFL season. Here we go. Replay. That's going to be a 16 now for them. That's going to be a field goal. And there you go. They even up. Now it's all tied, 3-3. Okay. Now we're going to the third final drive here in the first quarter for the Miami Dolphins. Oh, yeah. Let me go ahead and roll the 2 D6s to see if the Dolphins can return it for a kickoff return touchdown. They got to roll a 12, double sixes. They will not roll it. And here we go. The Miami Dolphins, Ryan Tannehill. Let's see if they can get more than 3 points. If they let it go, that's going to be a 10. A punt. Oh, my God. And that's a punt right there. So the Miami Dolphins come out empty-handed. They were forced to punt the ball. Here we go. The New England Patriots, this will be for a punt return. Let's see if they can return for a touchdown. Take it to the house. Oh, look at this. They hit an 11. They were that close. Here we go. Tom Brady back out there in the field. In the third final drive here in the first quarter. And that's going to be a 5. Oh, my God. That's a fumble lost. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God. That is not good. Fumble lost. And that's going to be a turnover right there. Wow. So here we go. Okay. Oh, let me go ahead and erase that because I have to put the first quarter score. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so the Miami Dolphins, since they forced that fumble, or I don't know if Tom Brady probably it slipped out of his hands. He was trying to throw it, and he fumbled the ball recovered by the Miami Dolphins defense. Let's see if the Miami defense can get an extra drive here. Only them because, the Patriots turned the ball over, so they don't have a right for a extra drive roll. So here we go. The Dolphins, they roll 2 5s, so they need to hit 3 more. Make it a 5 of a kind to get a extra drive. It's pretty much like an onside kick, so that's nothing. And that's the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. It's all knotted up, 3-3. Wow. And now we're going to the second quarter. And I got to tell you that it's the New England Patriots, they have really struggled. They've only come up with a field goal in that first quarter, and they've already turned the ball over twice. The Miami Dolphins only have missed a field goal, so they're 1 for 2 on field goals, and a punt right there in the last drive of the first quarter. Here we go. What is Tannehill going to do here? And that offense, that's going to be a 5. Oh, my God. And now they are the ones that are going to fumble the ball again. Oh, I mean, the first turnover. And that is not good for them. And now it is, you know, the New England Patriots recover the fumble. And now they're going to get the ball back. Here we go. So both of these teams combined for 3 total turnovers. So here we go, Tom Brady out there in the football field. What is he going to do here? Tom Brady, that's going to be a 5. Oh my God, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Another fumble. Oh my God, it's a fumble lost. What is going on? Now that is already 3 turnovers for the New England Patriots here in the first half. So let's see what the Miami Dolphins are going to do here in this second drive in the second quarter. Here we go. Here comes the Miami Dolphins. That's going to be an 11. 11 is going to be a punt. Oh my God. So they're forced to punt. Here we go, the New England Patriots. What are they going to do here on the punt return? Can they return for a touchdown? They got to roll 2 6s. And nope, that's an 8. So here it goes. Tom Brady and the New England Patriots offense back out there in the football field. Let's see if Bill Belichick has a different game plan he can execute and finally get in the red zone. Here we go. And that's going to be a 13. 13 will be a missed field goal. Oh, my God. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. And the New England Patriots, they miss a field goal. And now they're 1 for 2. So here we go. The Miami Dolphins are playing their last third drive of the first half here in the second quarter. What are the Dolphins going to do here? Ryan Tannehill. And he lets it go. That's going to be a 9, and that's going to be a punt. So, man, this has really been a Lawrence-scoring game by both teams, just turning the ball over back and forth. Well, the Miami Dolphins, they've only turned the ball over once, you know, in this first half. The Patriots have turned the ball over 3 times already. So here we go. The New England Patriots here on the punt return. Can they return it back to the house? Here we go. We got to roll 12. Nope, that's a 7. This is the last final drive for the Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. What are they going to do here? Let's see. And they're going to roll 3. Oh, my God. Look at this. Another fumble. What is going on? A fumble lost. So in this one, fumble lost. And here I'm just going to put a fumble for a TD, right? Yeah, fumble TD. Let me see. And that's going to be defensively. Yeah, so that's a fumble loss. And I just got to put here a TD, but it's not really on their side. You know, it's on the side of the Miami Dolphins. So here comes the Miami Dolphins. They're up 9-3. Can they kick the extra point? 2-11. And they do hit it. And right now it is 10-3, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. Miami Dolphins. Can they go for an extra drive? Let's see if they can do it. And they're going to roll 2 4s. So they need to hit 3 more. And nope, they're not going to roll it. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the first half. They're up on the New England Patriots by 7, 10-3 at halftime. Oh my God. What a really bad game by Tom Brady and those New England Patriots. They're doing their best. They're trying to come up with some points, but I mean, they got 3 points on the board, but that's all they got in 2 quarters. So let's see what they do here in the second half. See if they can get some rhythm going. Get that offense. Start getting in the red zone. Here we go. Kickoff return, and it is an 8-0. Here comes Tom Brady and those New England Patriots. What is he going to do here? He lets it go. That's going to be an 11, and that's going to be nothing. That's going to be a punt. Oh, my God. What is going on? Man, I'm telling you. The Miami Dolphins might repeat the same story. Well, because in that game, the real life game in 2018, when they won by a miracle, right? They won by a point, 34-33. It was a high scoring game. Both teams scored a combined of 67 points. But here, we only have 13 points by both teams. So there's really not that much scoring. But let's see. The Miami Dolphins, they let it go, and they don't return for no touchdown. So here we go. The Miami Dolphins in their first drive here of the third quarter. What are they gonna do here? And that's gonna be a 5. Oh my God, that's gonna be a fumble loss, ladies and gentlemen. And that is not good. And I'm telling you, it's been a game of turnovers. I don't know what's going on. And Miami, that's only their second turnover, but what is going on, man? These teams that just don't want to score that much. Here we go. So that's a fumble lost. And now the New England Patriots, they're like, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and try to get on that field and figure it out. We have to get on the red zone. We have to start scoring touchdowns. Field goals is just not going to get us anywhere. Here we go. The New England Patriots, they let it go. That's a 14. Oh my God, that's a missed field goal. Oh my God. And look at this. They're already 1 for 3 on field goals. They've already missed 2. And that is not good. So here we go. The Miami Dolphins in their second drive here, the third quarter. What are they going to do here? Let's see. Here comes Ryan Tannehill. That's going to be a 9. A 9 will be a punt. Oh, my God. So that's a punt right there. Now we're going to the final third drive. The New England Patriots, they're going to try to return it here on a punt return. Let's see if they can do it. Can they return for a touchdown? Nope. That's a 9. Here we go. Tom Brady back out there. Man, come on. They've already missed 2 field goals. And, man, they're not getting any points. Only 3 points. That's all. Here we go. Tom Brady. Can he? Oh, my God. That's a 17. That's a rushing touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. And now they have, they're down just by a point, of extra point on the way to tie it. 2-11, that's a 9, that's good. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. They have tied the games 10-10. Oh, man, look at this. And here comes the New England Patriots to kick the ball back to the Miami Dolphins special teams. Here we go. Again, the Miami Dolphins returning for a touchdown. That's a 9. Nope. Here we go. The Miami Dolphins, Ryan Tannehill. He's like, come on, we got to settle down. Tom Brady, he's had some game-winning drive comebacks, so we got to really be aware of that. We got to start scoring a lot of points. That's going to be a 15 field goal. Oh, man, look at this. So that's a field goal right there for the Miami Dolphins. And now they get back on the lead by 3, 13-10. So here we go. The Miami Dolphins have the lead by 3, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Tom Brady. The extra drive. That's going to be 2 6s. So they got to roll 3 more. And nope, they're not going to get it. The Miami Dolphins, let's see if they can get an extra drive. And that's going to be 3 5s, ladies and gentlemen. So the Miami Dolphins have a great possibility of getting an extra drive. They just need to roll 2 5s. Oh my God, look at this. They rolled only 4. They were short of 1. Okay. So that's the end of the third quarter. And right now it is 13-10. Miami Dolphins over the New England Patriots. So now we're going into the fourth quarter. So here we go. The New England Patriots here on the kickoff. Can they return for a touchdown? And nope, that's a 7. Here comes Tom Brady. Let's see if he has the will, the magic to go out there and score another touchdown. After Miami kicked the field goal, they get back on the lead by 3, 13-10. Here we go. Tom Brady lets it go. That's a 15 field goal. Oh my God. Good job by Tom Brady and that New England Patriots offense. And they tie the game now 13-13. Oh man. The New England Patriots, they're not giving up. They're like, we don't care. We're playing here in our home stadium. And you are not going to come in here thinking that you're going to just beat us with some field goals, or some lousy touchdown. No, we are the New England Patriots, the Super Bowl champs. So here we go. The kickoff return is a 10, so there's no return for a touchdown. Here we go. The Miami Dolphins, Ryan Tannehill in quarterback. What is he going to do here? He lets it go. That's going to be a 16 field goal. Oh my God, look at this. Back to back. And now the Miami Dolphins, now they go back again. They jump on the lead now. It is now 16-13, Miami over the New England Patriots. And I'm telling you, Ryan Tannehill, he's driving them deep on the field, right, in New England's territory. And they're getting in the red zone. They're not coming up with 6, but 8. They're not getting out of there empty-handed. So they're coming out at least with 3 points, and that's good. So that kicker has been busy all day, that special team. So here we go. The New England Patriots here in the kickoff. What are they going to do? Can they return it for a touchdown? No, that's a 4. Okay. So here comes Tom Brady. What is he going to do here, ladies and gentlemen? We know how of a great quarterback, and of course, he's a GOAT. He's one of the greatest, if not NFL players of all time. Let's see if Brady, I'm pretty sure he has that dog in him, and I know he has the experience and everything. Wow, here we go. A 7-time Super Bowl champion. Here we go. He lets it go. That's going to be a 12. No, that's a punt. So they're not able to come out with anything. So here comes the Miami Dolphins. Can they return it for a touchdown here in the punt return? And nope, that's a 7. Here we go. This is their second drive. Ryan Tannehill back out there. They're up on the Patriots by 3, 16-13. Here we go. Miami Dolphins, they let it go. That's going to be a 14. Oh my God, they miss a field goal, ladies and gentlemen. They miss a field goal. So how many field goals have they kicked? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5. So they've made 1, 2, 3. So they have made 3 field goals out of 5 attempts. So, wow. Oh, well. So they missed that field goal, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're going to the third quarter. To the third drive of the fourth quarter. The last final drive for the New England Patriots after that missed field goal by the Miami Dolphins kicker. Here we go. What is the Patriots going to do? Tom Brady. Come on, Tom Brady. This Gillette Stadium fans, they believe in you. They know you have the experience in the playoffs and also a championship caliber player. Here we go. What is he going to do here? Tom Brady and those Patriots. And that's going to be a 14. Oh, my God. They missed a field goal. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Let's count those field goals. Like it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the New England Patriots, believe it or not, they've only made 2 out of 5 field goal attempts. So they've missed 3 today. That is really, really not good. And what an embarrassing day for the kicker for the New England Patriots. Not just missing 3 out of 5 field goal attempts today. Here we go. This is Ryan Tannehill. He wants to go ahead and just put an end to this. And he'll do it by I'm pretty sure, just adding another field goal or just scoring a touchdown. Here we go. He wants to put the exclamation mark. Here we go. And that's going to be an 11. 11 will be a punt. And they're not able to come with no points. They have to punt. So here we go. The New England Patriots, what are they going to do here? They need to roll 5 of a kind for them to get the extra drive. If they don't get it, the game's over. Here we go. Here comes the New England Patriots. Tom Brady is on the sideline, keeping his fingers crossed. and hoping that he gets another shot to get back on that field, to try to, bring back his team with a game-winning drive. Here we go, or to try to tie the game. Here we go, the New England Patriots. This is the kicker here. He's going to try the onside kick. He needs to hit 3 more sixes. And nope, he's not going to hit them. He only hit 3 of them. So the game's over, ladies and gentlemen. Final score, the Miami Dolphins 16, the New England Patriots 13. And in this game, man, it was a lot of turnovers. The Miami Dolphins, they didn't turn the ball over that much. They only had 2 fumbles, and that's it. And remember what I told you, they hit 3 field goals out of 5 attempts. And they had a defensive fumble recovery return for a touchdown. And then the New England Patriots, they had 1, 2, 3. Let me see how many turnovers they got. They got 1, 2, 3, 4. So they had 4 turnovers. And of course, Tom Brady threw a pick. They fumbled the ball 3 times. And they went 2 for 5 on field goals. And they had a rushing touchdown. But other than that, the Patriots were just sloppy today here in Gillette Stadium. And Bill Belichick, he walks back to the locker room with how can I say it? He was just with a big deception on his face with just disappointment. And he just, he has his head down, his face facing the ground. I mean, like, he's not even, he doesn't even have his head, up. He's just looking down the ground as he's walking to the locker room. And and the fans are trying to, like, get his attention. They're yelling like, Bill, Bill Belichick, you're one of the greatest coaches of all time, And he just doesn't even want to look at the fans or anything. He's just walking in, going back to the locker room with disappointment and just embarrassment. And he just can't believe what he just watched. His team playing this terrible. And, of course, just a Super Bowl champion like Tom Brady, he just had a horrible game. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This was Double D Football. And like I said, once again, if you really want to download the PDF file, the scoring chart right here, you can go to my first video of this one. It says Texas Longhorns versus the A&M Aggies, the Texas A&M Aggies. So you can go in that video, click on it. I mean, just go to that video and go to the description box, and you'll see the link there, Google Drive. There's a PDF file there. Just click on it and download it, and boom, you got yourself the scoring chart here. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. I hope y'all enjoyed the game. I'll be uploading more videos hopefully today, and like I said, once again, I'll catch you on the next episode, and y'all stay safe and blessed, and and also, just giving a little quick shout out to Don, Cards and Dice with Don, and Jackson, Allen, and my other friend, my mentors, Jason Graham, John Turnbull, Brian from Clark Addison Games, Kevin Elias, Dave Gardner, and Dale, and so many YouTube creators out there. Y'all doing a good job. Just a great job, creating some really, really good videos, some good content for us to watch and have fun, and enjoy it. So I'll catch you on the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. This was Double D Football. Peace.